Welcome everybody, a nice yoga flow for you today, keeping it slightly simple, but it does have shoulder stands. So as always, using your own intuition to guide you through this practice and making it comfortable and fun for you at all times. Adjust as necessary, and also if you have any props that you know you like to use, feel free to use those throughout as well. We are going to start in cat-cow today. So coming hands planted down on the mat, fingers spread nice and wide, wrists and shoulders stacked, knees slightly apart, about hip distance. We're going to inhale, lower the belly down, looking up for cow. Exhale, curling the spine, chin to chest for cat. Moving with your breath, inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Coming to a nice neutral spine, tucking toes, exhaling back to down dog. Taking the hands slightly further forward if you would like to, pedaling out the knees, making sure that spine's nice and long. Walking the feet all the way forwards to forward fold. Inhale, rolling up through the spine. Starting with a few inhales, arm comes up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come up to sky. Slight back bend if it's comfortable. Exhale, hinging forwards, forward fold. Rolling up through the spine. Taking your mountain pose, rolling the shoulders down and back, just taking the ankles and rolling them out one at a time, making sure to get both directions in, opening up the body, starting to bring some nice movement in, coming into warrior three now. So taking that right foot, stepping it back. Hands can come to hips to start with, making sure they're nice and level. And then exhale, hinging forwards. Bringing the arms out behind you if it's good. Taking 2 breaths here. Inhale, coming back up to center, pedaling out the toes, the ankles, setting up on the left side. So taking that left foot back, finding your balance, keeping a nice tall spine, and when you are ready, exhaling, hinging forwards. Head and foot reaching to opposite sides of the wall, bringing those hands alongside you. 2 breaths here. Inhale, coming back up to center. Arms come straight up to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back, left foot followed by right to down dog. Holding your down dog for 2 breaths. Lowering the knees, come down to tabletop, sending the hips back to heels extended, child's pose. Resting the forehead on the ground, reaching forward with the hands. Rolling up through the spine, bringing legs all the way around. Setting up for bridge pose. Feet hip distance apart. And just so you can touch your heels on the inhale, curling the spine off the mat, hips come up, arms come up overhead, or option to keep them by your side. Exhale, rolling everything down. 3 more. Inhale, hips and arms come up to sky, keeping the neck and the knees nice and soft. Exhale, rolling everything down. Inhale up. Exhale, rolling everything down. Inhale, coming up to bridge pose, holding here for 2 breaths. Exhale, rolling everything down, bringing knees into chest, having a little roll on your back. Bringing legs out nice and long here. And you can either take 2 poses. So you can either do legs up the wall, where your feet just come straight up to the sky and hold here for 4 breaths, or you can come into shoulder stand. So if you know that you can do a shoulder stand, please follow along. For those that want to have a go, just be very mindful of your neck. Hands come underneath the thighs, palms facing down. And the secret here is a must is to tuck the shoulder blades up and under, so you're not putting any weight on your neck, it's all coming into your shoulders, hence shoulder stand. Legs come together, take a nice inhale, and on the exhale we lift the legs up, roll them up to the sky, placing hands on lower back. Neck stays completely neutral, no looking around here. And once you have your impression of shoulder stand, holding for 4 breaths, option to roll out at any time. Closing the eyes if that's nice. On your exhale, lightly guiding the legs all the way down, hands come down, rolling out. Bringing the feet all the way down to the mat and taking a mini Shavasana, laying the feet out wide, palms facing up, letting all the energy adjust, shift, change. Relaxing the breath. When you feel ready, rolling over onto your front, coming into Cobra pose. Hands underneath shoulders, forehead on the ground, inhaling, rising the chest comes up, shoulders away from ears, elbows tucked to the body. Exhale, rolling everything down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rising up, holding here for 2 breaths. Exhale, lowering all the way down. Resting the forehead on the hands, taking a breath here. Rolling onto your back, bringing knees into chest for a nice squeeze. And then taking both knees to a 90-degree angle, arms come out to the sides on your exhale, lowering both knees down to the left side, maybe taking your gaze over to the right. And just settling in for a few breaths in your twist. Inhale, both knees back to center. And exhale, lowering them to the right, taking your gaze across to the left. Inhale, both knees back to center, nice squeeze. And we'll take a happy baby pose. So either taking your knees out to the side, putting your hands on your legs, or the outside of your feet, keeping your lower back grounded, or taking hold of your big toes. A few variations there for you. Knees come out to the side and you're kind of lightly just resting on your back, maybe taking a little side to side roll, opening the hips and just relaxing here. Bringing both knees into chest, taking a nice inhale, lengthening both legs out, setting up for your Shavasana. Feet fall out to the sides, palms facing up. And just taking a few moments here of stillness. Focusing the mind with your breath. Just noticing the soft inhales and exhales. Inviting the whole body to relax. Starting to deepen the breath, bringing some soft movement back into fingers and toes, and taking a stretch of your choosing, beautiful seated position. Taking a nice full body inhale and exhale. Bringing hands to heart center, bowing the head to the heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. We shall see you again soon.